Hello and welcome to Sense Business YouTube channel. In today's video we will be covering 3.1 Marketing, Competition and Customers. Thank you very much for joining me in this lesson. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Let's smash it. Okay, so today's lesson's objectives are the role of marketing, market changes, concepts of niche marketing and mass marketing, how and why marketing segmentation is undertaken. So these are the four main topics we'll discuss. Great, so the role of marketing. But before we understand the role of marketing, let's study a little bit about marketing and its definition. So the definition is the all-embracing functions that links the business with customer needs and wants in order to get the right product to the right place at the right time. So that is what definition of marketing is. I've put another definition just to help you a little bit more. So the achievement of corporate goals through meeting and exceeding customer needs better than the competition or competitor. So that is what marketing is. So now what is the role of marketing? It is to identify and satisfy customer needs. It is to keep customers loyal. It's to gather information about customers. It is to recognize how customer needs are changing. So what you need to remember is that marketing is perhaps the most important activity in a business because it has a direct effect on profitability and sales. Larger businesses will dedicate specific staff and departments for the purpose of marketing. So it is important to realize that marketing cannot be carried out in isolation from the rest of the business. For example, marketing section of a business need to work closely with operation, research, development, finance, and human resources to check that their plans are actually possible. So marketing is a very essential and important part of any business who wants to be successful. So marketing goals, what are the marketing goals? What is the purpose or the wants of marketing department or marketing in a business? So their goals are to develop products that meet customer needs and wants. Remember, this is very important, the customer needs and wants. We always need to ensure that these two are fulfilled to become a successful business. So promoting product to customer, that is another one of their goal. Increase sales, target a new market, build brand awareness, grow market share, improve stakeholder relations, enhance customer relationships. So these are the main goals of marketing. So why do markets change? So or market changes, and why do customer or consumer spending pattern changes? So there's a number of reasons why a customer or consumers spending pattern will change, but these are the four main ones I've listed for you. It could be consumers' taste and fashion might change, so new technology being developed. So for example, people are interested in so let's say BlackBerry. Everybody was hooked up on BlackBerry, but because after Apple and Samsung came, they had a lot more function and a lot more user friendly. They become very popular, and that's why BlackBerry failed to make so much business, because they didn't they didn't cope up, or they didn't keep up with the technology. So that's why the customers changed, consumers just changed, and they went on to Apple and Samsung. So changes in consumer income can be another one. So sometimes the consumer might not be, the people that you're trying to market your product to may not be earning that much money. So that could result in changes and pattern of their spending. So aging population, it could be that people are aging and that older people are not interested in your product, for example, or younger people are not interested in your product. So these four are the some reasons. So companies always need to know what their consumer want, and they will need to undertake lots of research and development to do so in order to stay ahead of competitors and stay profitable. If a business doesn't produce and sell what customer wants, then customers will buy competitors' product and the firm will fail to survive. So if you remember, I give you an example of BlackBerry here. They need to keep up with the technology. So all businesses need to make sure that they keep up with the technology. So for example, Morrison was one of the last ones to go online. So they lost a hell of a lot of money because there was many other supermarkets in the UK that did online shopping, but they didn't. So they lost a huge amount of money, but now they have, I think about 2 years ago, they started doing online shopping as well. So it is very important to stay up to date and develop the technology. So why some markets have become more competitive? It is because of these three. So let's talk about all of them. So products globalization is one of the reasons why the markets have become very competitive, because products are being sold in markets all over the world. So there are many competitors in the market. So improvement in transportation infrastructure. So better transport system means that it is easier and cheaper to distribute and sell products anywhere. So most online shops in the UK offer order before midnight and get the product the following day. For example, uh, Amazon Next, there's many companies that you can order before 12 o'clock and you get the product the following day before 2 p.m. I think it is. So does that make sense? Because we have developed a great transportation infrastructure, it is making it a lot easier to get the products that we want. Internet and e-commerce is customers can buy products over the internet from anywhere in the world, making the market more competitive. For example, eBay, Amazon, and Alibaba. So you could buy products from these three websites from anywhere in the world. It could be China, India, Pakistan, anywhere in the world, and it will still come to you. So that is why marketing have become very competitive. The markets have become very competitive. How can businesses respond to increased competition? So there's a number of ways businesses can respond to the increased competition in their field or industry. So they could do that by develop and maintain customer loyalty. So look after your existing customers. That is the main one, where you need to put as much effort as you can to keep your existing customers happy. So keep improving their products and developing new ones that meet consumer needs and wants. Apple does this job great because they constantly produce new products with new technology that has something constantly new with it. And it's same with Samsung. They develop something that is a lot better than their previous product, and that's what customers want and that's what they need. So like faster processor, longer life battery and things like that, and they know how to tackle that. That's why they are the leading uh, businesses in their field. So keep cost low to remain competitive. So some businesses will keep the cost low to be to beat their competitors. So make their products better than uh, okay, I don't know why I thought that, but make their products better than their I think that says make their products better than their competitors' products. So make sure that your products are better than your competitors. Step up your marketing, improve your marketing positioning statement, make more effort to tell people who you are. what you sell and why they should buy from you. So it's important that you let people know that you exist and why you exist and what are your intention. So expand offers, that could be another great reason uh, that you could increase uh, that you could respond to increased competition. So let's talk about mass marketing. What is mass marketing? It's aimed at the whole market. So mass market is the advertising or promotion of products, goods or service to a wide variety of audience with the expectation of appealing to as many as possible. There's advantages and disadvantages to this. The advantage is that a high sales and demands, high number of consumers, which may lead to high profit. Benefit from economics of scale, cheaper per person and can reach a wider audience. A disadvantage is of mass marketing is that it can be higher competition because it's a massive market and there will be a lot of people trying to get as much of that possible. Product is aimed at the whole market, so specific customer needs are not met. So where customers have specialized needs, they will not be met, and you might lose out on these customers. That's where the niche marketing comes, where a business targets a small segment of a larger market where customers have specific needs and wants. So for example, this is the entire market, and niche marketing will focus on people that they want to market to. So only the ones that they want will be attracted and collected to do marketing with on or advertise their products to. So the advantages of this is that small businesses can avoid competition from large businesses. Product meets specific customer needs. So as you can see, these products will be specially designed for these people. That's why they have selected it for their marketing. Less competition because you're specialized in a little field focusing on just a fraction of the market. You have less competition, so clear focus, you know what you're doing, target particular customers, often easier to find and reach too. So builds up specialist skill and knowledge. Customers tend to be more loyal if they have a small if you have a small firm, then customers seem to be more loyal to you because you have that personal relationship with them. The disadvantage is that smaller number of consumers, so the growth will be very difficult for your organization. Risks are not spread, so if the demand for the specialized product falls, the business will likely fail unless they develop more products. So if you're just focusing on one product and you just continue making that one product for a specific people, and if you never update or develop your product, you might not work very well because the customers habit of spending will change sometimes, so you need to make sure that you're ready for that and prepared. So likely to attract competition if successful. So if you become successful in what you do, it is very likely that other people will follow your footsteps and try to take part of your market. So vulnerable to market changes, like I said earlier. Market segmentation. A market segment is an identifiable subgroup of a larger market in which consumers have similar characteristics and preferences. So that's what you need to remember for market segmentation. So market segmentation is a process of dividing a market of potential customers into groups or segments based on different characteristics. So ways businesses can segment a market. So how would a business segment or put into little pieces or little groups uh, customers? So how ways that businesses would put customers or the consumers into little small groups. They could do that by gender, so male, female, age, income, location, lifestyle, use of products, and there could be many other ways they could do that depending on what the business want to achieve. So the advantage is of market segmentation is that the business can concentrate on specific needs of a particular type of consumer. Marketing becomes more effective. For example, advertising. So if you want to advertise only to ladies, you can do that with market segmentation. As targeting the right audience meets the customer needs. So that's very important. The above leads to higher sales and profitability. So if all these are done correctly, it results in higher sales and more profitability. So increase awareness to the right audience. The market can spot and compare marketing opportunity, and management can identify new profitable segments which deserve special attention. So the disadvantage is that business may only focus on one segment, which is very not ideal, because you want to focus on as many segments as possible. Segmentation increased cost. So if you want to target a specific customer to reach them, it will be a higher cost. Promotion and distribution uh, expenditures increase when separate programs are used for different marketing segments. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed and understood what 3.1 is about. And if you have any questions, please leave them or write them down in the comment section below, and I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Make sure you watch the next video and the previous video. Take care for now.